Welcome to Amberskies. My name's Blades, and yeah, we're going to do some 3D models. If I get a stream. What have I got a stream here for? There's YouTube. So where's my YouTube stream? Ah, we're live now, yes. I found it. Good. I've got a crying cat as well. Ah, bless. Well, let's switch that off. Actually, it might be better if I made sure it was working. Blades. Yep, that's working. Fantastic. Crying cats in the background, cup of coffee. Oh yes, we're doing well. Let's sign into the chat. And say hello. There we go. Magic. Everything's working perfectly, honest. Absolutely perfectly. Lovely. Alright, what's happened here? I don't need this. Right, thank you. Right, I think I can use this now. Let's see if we can use this. Yep, mouse works. Solution Explorer works. Yes, we are up. We are running. We are doing things. This is good. Right, today. 3D model display. Okay. Let's have an int. What should we call it? Num indices. Those num indices. I'm just going to put it equal to 0 for a minute or two. No, we'll put it equal to 1. But that's a real number. Indices themselves are a uint. So we'll have a uint indices. No, we won't. We will have uint star indices equals new. Yes, I'm making an array. Oh no, it isn't. It's new uint open brackets num indices. That's legal. And that makes indices an array. Interesting. So we're not allowed to make an array. What is not legal is to say this. Uint I open brackets, num indices. That is illegal, as you can see. It must have a constant value. The value of the variable num indices declined at line 88 cannot be used as a constant. Yeah. So if you want to define an array, you'd have to put a constant in there, like that. That's legal. You cannot put num indices in unless you do it this way. So that's why I've done it this way. Let's see if we can do some vertices as well. So float verts. Again, it's a star pointer. The name of an array is a pointer, by the way. Equals new float num indices. And that's going to be times 3 in this case. I think we've only done 3 per line. Yes, we have. I remember right. Colours. Get it all so it's the same. Colours. Doesn't actually matter which side the star goes on, so don't worry about that. New float. Num indices, and again that's times 3 because we haven't done the alpha yet. And float. Texture. Coords. Wish I'd remember to do that. Equals a new float. And this is slightly different. Woo. I can't spell. Yeah, num indices. Times 2. So does that give us everything we're going to need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we need. So make sure to spell everything correctly. Indices, vertices, colours, texture coords. That's good news. All right. That's going to replace all of this lot. Control Alt. Nope, can't remember how to do it on here, so edit. Advanced. Control K, Control what? Yeah, right. Whatever. I'll use the menu option, it's easier. So all of this lot now is going to be replaced by whatever these become. So num indices, what we need to do next is well, create these, I guess. Let's have a look. So we need to open. So open file. Read each line. And store each line. Lovely. So let's see how we're going to do that. We do have our resources now, and we do have Amber objects. So let's see, how did we save them? We saved them like this. So if it equals a hash, doesn't matter. Then we have has texture. Alright, I think we can do that. So let's just have a look at this a minute. Right. So it's just the same thing that we did here. To be honest with you. So QString file path will equal resources model to load. That will be .amb for Amberskies, and we're going to find it in the Amber objects. Oh, we should really call it Amber models, shouldn't we? Yeah. Yeah. To Amber models. There we go. Lovely. These have not been added. Those have. Okay. Q file doesn't exist. Alright. Where are we? Function key. We didn't need that. Okay. Hash include Q file. Let's carry on with this. Q file, file in, file path. Resources and models. Did I call it models? Plural it. Keep doing that. Yeah. Plural it. Model to load.amb. Head. Well, we're going to try head A and B. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Return Q text string in. Yeah. Okay. So we need the next line, don't we? Blah de blah de blah blah blah. String line. Okay. And Q string line. So keep it the same. Line in re, yeah. Q string list we need. Alright, we're doing the do while loop, aren't we? So that's why it's like that. Do while that. Lovely. I've got no keyboard, thank you. Keyboard. Do. while. And then we need QString line. No, QString line, the other one. Oops. So it's the same setup. There we go. Do the same thing, and if line, yeah. Actually, I'll take the lot. Why not? Because it's exactly the same. Coffee. Right, so it's the same start. And let's see. We need to get these in the right order, don't we? We might not need to do while, actually, at this point. But it does get rid of the continues at the top. So the first thing we're going to have is has textures. Alright, so I'll get rid of... So the first item of data. Alright. So, yeah, we'll just do it as a block of if statements, can't we, really? Those are our first ones. I haven't named the arrays. Ooh. Oh no, okay, I know how to do it. I might have to redo how we save it out, because the first thing that we have here is that. So it's if... Keyboard's gone again. What's wrong with my keyboard? If line dot starts with open brackets, open inverted commas, that bool has textures equals data dot at 1. Okay, can't do it like that. Copy. There we go. Hashtag equals 2. Int. If line starts with lab, if textures, yeah. What's wrong with that? Expected a close. Ah. Yeah. Good idea. So that can be a bool, I suppose. No suitable conversion function from const q string to bool exists. Damn. Does it not? Are you sure? Absolutely sure that there's no conversion. I found one. There we go. Next is the texture file name, qstring. And that will be texture file name. I'll do like that. So that's roughly what we're going to be doing to this. I'm not sure about this do while loop yet. Right, we'll set this up and we'll see what we need to do, I think. Why haven't I got space on that one and I got space on these? Oh no, I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Where's the space come from? Gained a space from somewhere. So texture file name. We'll just make this up as we go along. Equals data dot at 1. That's a Q string. That's fine. Let's see. This is num indices and has normals. So can have bool as normals equals false. No, I don't want to put that equal to anything, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That's don't really need to do that with a Q string though, because it does that automatically. No point. What else do we need? Num indices, which is an int. Num indices equals 1. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Take the space out. Take that space out as well. Thank you. And this one is num indices, isn't it? So just put num indices equals data at 1 dot to int. There we go. I'll do that one. Eek. And this one is has normals, so has normals equals data. This is silly really, but it's very straightforward. To a uint, please, because that's what a bool is. All right. Ignore hashes. Yeah, got it now. That line isn't required. While line dot starts with going to be that. I think that should do it. No, that's a close. That's it. Got it now. Yep, makes sense now. Right, so we can get the first items of information. So the next item, let's do these in order. So we'll do indices first. It's gonna be easy. Okay, let's do indices first. So indices. Indices array is going to be 4 int I equals 0, where I is less than num indices I plus plus, and it's just going to be indices I equals I, which means it needs to be a uint. There we go. Is that correct? Yep, uint. Right, we can do the vertices next. Num indices times 3. So we'll need a counter. Well, now it's just going to be the same thing, isn't it? Sort of. I think again, I would prefer a do while loop. No, I wouldn't. Right, let's see how we're going to do this now. What's next up? Vertices, isn't it? It doesn't tell me, but yes, they are vertices. I know what they are. Vertices. So, how are we going to read them? Yeah, I'm going to use a counter. It's the same as a for next loop, but I want to do it slightly differently. There have to be vertices, so it is do while count is less than num indices. Num indices times 3. Is that right? One times 3 is 3. It'll do 0, 1 and 2, leave the third one alone. Yes, I don't think we've... have we got that right? Got to make sure that this part agrees. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So we have the same thing. We have yes, I see what I've done. Alright, let's take those lines there, copy and paste again. So we read the line in again, we split the line up, hash. If line starts with hash We continue. I don't want to do the hashes. What I want to do is just put the rest into vertices. Yeah. Vertices. Count ++ after you counted equals, no. Yeah, that's right. Data dot at 1 dot to float. And we just continue doing that in 3s. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. There we go, and that will give us 1, 2, and that will go through the correct number of times, and that gives you your vertices. Next, we get the awkward bit. We get these two. Right, these change depending on whether it's got colours or textures. We haven't done the normals. We're not using the normals yet, are we? That's a bit of an ass. We do need to do the normals because I think the normals do come up. I'll look at the next block and I'll be able to tell you whether they're normals or not. Where is the next block? Which one am I looking at? Body. Alright. That's better. We should go down to 45. Array end, array start. That's textures 1. That's normals 1. They are both true. Array starts with 4, 5, 6. 36. Then it stops. That's normals. X is 0. Those are definitely normals. There should be 36 of those. That's 45, 70 something. 84. There we go. Then it's normal texture coordinates. So it has textures. Right, so we do need the normals. We are going to put them in. Did we have them before in here? No, we just didn't do them. Okay. Array for normals is going to be, well, yeah. No, we don't know. We don't even know if we have it. So let's go down to here to do normals as well. Because we don't know until we get to past this stage here what we've got. So that tells us there. So it's a do while vertices, yeah. If has normals, it's the same as this. I'm just trying to think about the sizing. I have to do if has normals at the moment. No, everything should have normals. God damn it. Oh well, we'll put one together anyway. And it's num indices. Well, it's the same as above. It's num indices times 3. For now. Well, actually normals forever. That one's okay. So I'll do that. Then all we do is take that count. Count equals 0. Reset the variable. So that's A and B file. That's A and B verts. This is the order that it comes in. A and B normals. Exactly the same. I agree, Muppet. Exactly the same. After normals came, what came next? Colors or... dump array, yeah, that's right. So it goes in this order: positions, normals, texture coordinates, colors. That's right. Good. So the next part is if as textures and it's got an else, it's colors, one or the other. Have to put both here, won't we? Yeah. Float. Okay. We've got to get the same names, that's all. Equals a new float. Num indices. Times 2. That's okay. And we also want a float for colors. That's done in this bit as well. Lovely. Equals a new float. Num indices times 3. Alright, count equals 0. As before. Helps if we go to the end of this line and put a semicolon in. Right, if it has textures, then colors 0 equals 0.0f. We have to put that one in there. And here, texture coordinates. I'm going to have to do some trickery here. Coordinates 0. We have to have a value in there, at least one value. But I've got a problem with this because I put a new in it, which means we may have to resize. We probably will have to resize. Well, no. We won't. Can cheat. Oh dear. Can't use size of on that. It ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have an int num text coords equals That's a good idea. Right, I've come up with a good idea. We can use two variables. We can do that. Put num text coordinates in there. Then you would have int num colors equals we will put num colors in there. Lovely. Num colors. There's a problem if we don't do this, because we're using a generic how can you put it? OpenGL load the graphic. When we load the graphics to the data, when we load the model to the graphics card, we are using generic data to understand what we've been passed. So, oh gosh, you have got a loud purr today then. Ah, bless him. So we have to have something in these variables, really. So if it has textures, we alter the colors. Otherwise, that, yeah. We can do the same there. So we can put int num normals equals we may as well do it for all of them actually. Yeah, we can do it for all of them. And again, there has to be an else. Num, well, normals 0 has to have a value in it, so 0. Doesn't really matter what the value is, that's irrelevant. Num normals equals 1. That means we can change this to make this read easier. So, indices. Where's our for next loop? Right, that's going to be okay. There has to be indices. So I'm alright with that bit. This is starting to look okay now. I think I'm nearly getting there. That takes in all the information from the header. Again, int num vertices, isn't it? Vertices equals, we'll do everything in the same way. That way it's easier to change if we get it wrong. Which I'm very likely to do. Hello, GitHub. What's going on GitHub, guys? Yeah, I know I authorized access to that. Thank you, GitHub. You are fantastic. Yeah, right, okay. GitHub's just realized I've authorized something. Cut, paste, semicolon, and that's num vertices. There we go. Lovely. If has normals, yeah. Else just set it to 0 and have 1. Yeah. Okay, we've got to do while loops here. This do while loop for has normals. Num normals. And that one now is numverts. Yeah, that's good. Happy, 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 joy, happy, joy, happy, joy. Let's get our do while loop. It's pretty obvious that this is a function by now. If it's a do while loop that's being copied everywhere. So this one is for textures, texture chords. That's going to be a num texture chords, and that one's going to just be texture chords in it. That's done. That one. V. Only 2. Right. Yeah. Count equals 0. Yeah, that equals good. Exactly the same here. I'll take this one again. Text chords. Else we do that, which is colors. Oh, this is going okay. Num colors. And that's just colors. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Done. Done. Fantastic. So, all of this goes into here. Alright. So first item of information is vertices, which I call something different, of course. So indices is the same. And that is just num indices. What I'm going to do as well is bring that back here. The next one is vertices, yeah. Sure I spelt it the same. Yeah. And I think we can guess what this is. It's num vertices. I'll bring that one back up as well. Colours. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Colours, yeah, that's okay. I think I've got this right. That's num colours. And we'll bring that one back up. Texture chords, make sure I've spelt it the same. We have. That's good. Num texture chords. In there. And that goes up to there. Fantastic. And we'll just try and build that, I think. How many cock-ups I've made. Value does not match to the function type. On 96. Oh, right, yeah. Output an error. What have we got for outputting errors? QDebug, that'll do. Debug. What's wrong with QDebug? QDebug. I don't understand why is it not doing what I'm expecting it to. Okay. Oh, grief knows. I'll just put an error flag on that. What was that one? Unable to open model file. That'll do. Alrighty, that might build a bit better. What? Oh. Why are you looking at these? These aren't part of the build. Build. This is correct. Redefinition, redefinition. Okay, didn't spot that one. What's going on down here with this red blob? Oh, that's my marker. To stop the thing going too far. Right, okay. Okay. That's easy enough done. Yeah, it's filled in there. Right, okay. Okay. Go with that. Keep going. Just get rid of all the rubbish. Oh, it worked. Oh, I'm now live, am I? Oh, thank you for at least telling me now. YouTube? Bit behind the times, aren't you? So now, if I press F3, we should break. Retry. Right, we've got an exception. Where's my stack? Thank you. Initialize GL. Did I not reset count? Yeah, count equals 0. Hold on a minute. Goes from 0 to 36, that's correct. Less than. That's fine. Let's see what it's doing. I need to see what it's doing at that point there. Right. What have we got at this point? We have has normals. True. Number of indices 36, correct. Texture file name blue.png, correct. Has textures, true, correct. Okay. Continue should have just gone straight up there. That is correct. One. So that one equals. Can we get a value for that? Yeah, I suppose we can. Fine. 0.59, minus 0.59, and a 1. This is on... yeah. That's correct. Don't understand. Maybe it's not finishing quickly enough. Ah. Huh? Count. Where's count? Count equals 1. Well, it shouldn't do. Not count equals 2. That's right. Debug error. Queue list. Line 571. Assert failure in queue list T at index out of range. Oh. We went out of range. So it's O. For the data, oh, sugar, yes. My bad. It is. I'm thinking of a different program, that's why. Stupid. It's 0. Starts at 0, and I haven't put anything in front of it. Whoops. All those are correct up at the top, aren't they? Yeah, those are all at 1. That's correct. That's correct. It's 0 and 1. Deary me. I forgot my own rules. Zero, 1, 2. Okay. Good work now. And that's how you debug, by the way. Or find problems, anyway. Okay, function key 3 rebuilt. Let's try again. Well, it got here. Let's have a look. Num indices 36, num vertices 108. Yep, that's correct. Is it? Doesn't sound right. 1 colours 72. 336 is yes. That looks okay. Me. Continue. Look away from the object. Oh, we've got something. Oh, that's right, yeah. Alright. Looks a bit stretched. That's wrong now. As we do have the texture. See how much smaller this is than reading an OBJ file? Yeah, a lot smaller. Texture file name. We have here. Yeah, it's just a lot smaller. And it will be even smaller when the functions are taken out of it. So yeah. That is no longer that. That's that. We get our model. And the entity. And the camera. Alright, all of this is wrong now. Well, it's not wrong for this situation. Alright, to see this properly, I have to extend it out, don't I? I'm messing around with that today. That's better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, we do have some stretching going on there. Bit of fisheye. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know why that is. But yeah, that works. So that's the head. We can also do body. Or supposedly we can do body. This should mess everything up if it's wrong in any way, shape or form. That's body. Try that one. Just get away from that. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah. I need to get this camera position back to the correct place. Also, that stretching is quite a lot. Alright. Fair enough. I don't like the stretching that's going on. So we're going to try something. First things first. I can't be doing with all these offsets. They are doing my head in. So what we're going to do, instead of having offsets, is just cheat, as usual. We better put that to -3. Get it away from us. Yeah, we're putting all of these back to 0. I don't like it. 0. Don't need a minus sign. And it should be an F. Does help. Okay, that's all that bit set. That bit's okay. Save. Done. 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 That's easy, wasn't it? How long did that take me? Don't know. I can't find a timer anywhere. Is it on here the time? Oh, I don't know. Don't care. Doesn't give a time on here, does it? It didn't take long. An hour? Wow. An hour to do a whole model intake and debug. Main. Am I happy with main? I don't know whose main it is. Oh yes, I do. Function key 3H. Oof, don't care. We are going to have a quick look in RPG common source common.h. Just want to change that FOV to 45. See if that helps. I'm going to try it at 45 degrees instead of 90 degrees, which seems a bit iffy. Actually, I don't like it. Should it be odd or even? Odd makes one in the middle, doesn't it? And then even either 44 either side. Right, so it's supposed to be odd. Okay, that's probably what was up with it. Also, Test. UI. Come here. Test window. Put you up a second. Geometry. Yay. Let's have some geometry. Let's make it we're at 1920, aren't we? $1080 by 766, is it? I think it is. Looks about right. Not sure, not sure. Size policy I've set to ignored. Q widget, non-modal. Enabled, yeah. Geometry. Size policy, don't care. Minimum size, maximum size, base size, yeah, okay. Mouse tracking, don't really care. At this point, might come into focus later. Okay. Main widget, let's look down. I'll save that. Oh, wait a minute, it's on F3, isn't it? How do I get to F3? That's the bit I want. Alright, geometry. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tab click strong. Don't care. Layout autofill background, blah blah blah. Starsheet local. Yeah. Okay. I can't see anything in there that's going to mess everything up, but it seems to be messing everything up. Interesting. Let's just make sure it redoes that. Yes, it does. There it is. Okay. Doesn't seem that much bigger. I don't understand. Why is it not giving me the right size? Why is the UI the wrong size? That's absolutely mind-boggling. View main window. Plus Q main window UI. Right, okay. I don't think this geometry thing's doing anything. I don't actually think that's doing anything. Yeah. Q main window. What will it be? Just set width. That window. Flags, icon, long modality, opacity, placement. Hooks to... set size. Size policy. Main widget. Okay. Set width. It's all the same kind of thing, isn't it? There's something wrong with this. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but there's something definitely wrong with this. Again, this is working. So just the UI doesn't seem to be responding the way it should do. This is what we should be getting. I don't understand why it's not. All the scaling's out for some reason. Yeah, that's right. That's not stretching. So I've got everything going there, and exit doesn't work. Oh yes, it does. Fantastic. So that's working. Give you the code then. Okay. So game dev is our development thingy. Yeah, RPG dev. RPG dev. Now loads textured models from the .amb format which is created in model converter. There we go. Ding. Success. You may think, hold your horses with that thought. because I haven't automatically told it what to do properly. So we still have... Make sure everything's okay. Nothing to sync. Okay. Right, you've got the code now, it's on GitHub. We may have done that. We may have got it right so far. I'm going to keep this in full screen, stuff it. See what happens. Doesn't seem to be doing its best to help me. Actually, let's just try something out before I carry on with the program, as it were. Just put it back to show. What happens if I set the UI? Oh, I've already got it, have we? Okay. Size policy. Fixed minimum maximum. Expanding. Let's expand. Let's try that just for a laugh. Make sure I haven't got anything else in the background there that hasn't popped up. Let's just try that just for a laugh. If it'll do the buttons right. It has no effect whatsoever, and that's exactly what I thought would happen. So no, it's not reading them properly. Because that's in the centre of the screen. If I put that up to the top left-hand corner here, it's using the wrong coordinate system is what's happening. It's using monitor coordinate system instead of window coordinate system. As you can see, that's perfectly in the centre. So that's monitor size, not window size. I know that because when I do that, it doesn't. It's supposed to update and it doesn't. That's what's going on. This is wrong. This window is being. Our viewport, our OpenGL viewport, is being placed on a monitor. It may be because there's no monitor attached to my output. You don't know, do you? There's no. I'm not working from a screen. What you see on your screen is I haven't got a monitor for. Yeah. Anyway, we'll carry on regardless. Let's just relax a sec. Next problem. Let's do the next. Well, it's not a problem. Let's do the next bit. Now I've made a nice little mess of my program and stuck textured models in. That was very easy to do, unfortunately. But it shows you how different things become when you start controlling the data rather than just accepting, oh, the data's been given to me as an OBJ. Yeah, so convert it. Convert it into something that you like or you want. I made it a bit difficult for myself, but I don't care. I really would like another cup of coffee though. Can I go and get a coffee? Yeah, of course I can. Let's have music. Any music in here? I was looking at mapping from global and mapping to global. This is how you change from screen to widget positions. So translate the parent widget coordinate position to a widget. So map from global. I'm not sure I know how to do that. That wasn't really bothered. No copyrights. There we go. Got some sound here.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion cruise.
There's something else going on with this. Alright, it's called NCS Arcade, is it? Will that take me to it? No. There you go, some music. Right, let's talk about what I did yesterday. Let's have some coffee. What we did yesterday was I was going to sit down and write a batch renderer for this, and I realised I couldn't because we hadn't got a model loading system put together. So, first things first. Our model loading system needs to be able to do both colour and don't need those now. I know what's going on with that now. Damn nuisance. Right, so this has gone. and been replaced. Okay. Holes, that's okay. That's alright, that's okay. Everything's okay in here. Yeah, this needs to be made into a class. Okay. Right, what happens if we put box RBG in here? Everything will go suddenly wrong. And that's why I made an RGB box. Okay, let's build. It'll build. But it shouldn't work. Because we haven't allowed for colours. I'm sure I saw a message pop up. Never mind. What's it done? I want to change this rotation. Otherwise you can't see what's happening. It'll load the box. The vertices. Just make this slightly bigger. And I've left it on that one. Oh god, it's done it. Oh, of course it will. It's picked up on it. Oh no, that's an accident. That was not meant to happen. Damn. It's using the wrong entity. I'll show you. It's using the wrong entity here. It's using a textured entity to render a coloured box. There you go. It's a textured entity, and it shouldn't be using that. It's interesting they put a failsafe in there, but anyway. We need another hash include here. And what we need is Amber 3D. There's no way I'm going to leave it like that. That's just asking for trouble. Oops. Entities, please. You see, we do have that. A colour entity. So we do have a choice to make at this point. So if it's textured, see, there's no texture file. It'll just fail and nobody will notice. Fantastic. Oh, I see what's happened. All right. What we're supposed to have is an if statement here. Has texture. And we are supposed to put all of this up to the camera in that. This is going to mess everything up, but I don't care. Advanced format selection. Ooh, that didn't work. Ah, that's why. Else, well, you know what's coming next, don't you? Else, we don't have M textured model at all. We have the function key H. Here, we have to make a different model. So, models. We only have a raw model and a textured model. Okay, that's fine. So here, actually, I'll put it here. I left a gap for it, so I may as well use it. We can have our new entity, our colour entity, star colour entity, and that is now a textured entity. So there's two different types of entity we can have now. And that's the big point. So that should now be textured entity. And just need to pop up to the top. Yeah. Textured entity, and now a null pointer, and M underscore color entity is also a null pointer. Right, what's wrong with M camera now? Is not a non-static data member or base class of I've done to it. There's nothing wrong with it. What are you talking about? I think it's talking rubbish. So it's delete under color entity and texture entity. Put semicolons in. You've got your commas in, and it's just whinging about God knows what, I don't know. I'll work that out in a minute. Down at the bottom, just put space there, that helps. That is now a textured entity. That is the same. Don't know where that tab came from. That is now a color entity. All right, we don't have one. And that test can go in there. No, it can't. It can go here. Like that. Right, it doesn't like that yet. That's okay. And that's textured entity. And that's color entity. Which we haven't got one of. So we have to make one. Quite easy to do, really. It's the same as this here. So that color. Color. It's raw model. So it's M model. Which is what we created. That's okay now. Now we have a color entity. Right. What's wrong with this? Yes, it is. You're quite right. So our renderer can no longer take the entity. So we have to set that separately. Yeah, our renderer is now non-functional, which is what I was expecting. Excellent. So the renderer is wrong now, because our renderer cannot accept a color entity. What's wrong with this spacing here? Close bracket. Where's the closed bracket gone? Don't know. Close bracket then. Yeah, done the same again here. That's why. Didn't pick up on it. And dump. Close colon. That should do it. Yep, that does that. Just need a renderer. And that's where the problem is. Our renderer is not sufficient at this time to accept colour. So we can't use it until we get colour, but we know it works. I'm not going to cheat like I did initially. What I'm going to do instead is this. Yeah. Control K. Control K. Backslash. Yeah, that worked. Right. Oh, missed one. So all I'm going to do is take that out for now and only deal with the textured entity until I can fill in the colour entities. That might help. There is an easy way of doing it, and it's called batch rendering. Works a lot better. Do I like this lot in here? I do. Now. But I want to make a file. Okay, we've got 4 changes. Okay. What are we on? RPG_dev. Both textured and color entities can be created. Render only accepts texture. Textured entities. And that means we've got a to-do. Update ready. Update renderer for color entities. There we go. That'll do. Yep, that should all work. Get nothing on screen now for the box RGB, which is correct now, funnily enough. I do want to make one more alteration. That'll do. Save it to that. And that means when we run, it shouldn't be so bad. we shouldn't be able to see anything. There we go. Access violation. Yay! That's exactly what I expect, an access violation. Fantastic. So yeah, we better just change that now. That ain't gonna work. We'll change it to body. Make sure we don't get that access violation. What? Oh. Stop. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, that's working. It is starting to bug me. So I will go to full screen. So that I can at least see what it's supposed to look like. Okay, yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. And that's working a lot better. Bit glitchy. Is that rotating properly? Yes, it is. Good. Rotations are good. Speed's not too bad on the old keyboard. And yet that does say 96 frames per second up there for some unknown and inexplicable reason. Right, orientation. Remember, it's orientation looking straight at us now. Give it some time. Yeah, didn't move. Good. Halts that part of the program by clicking on a different function key, because I don't want, obviously, everything running at once. Alright, so I'll go with that for a second. So from line 52 all the way through to where? The if statement here. Yep. What should we call it? Where should we put it? Well, it's a loader. It's part of the API. So I guess it goes in here. Add new item. Header file. What should we call it? Load Amber model. Okay, yeah, we'll add that. Whilst it's thinking about it. Hello, come on. Why does it take so long to think about it? Add new item. CPP file. Just call it load amber model.cpp. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. No, it's not March. We're in April, aren't we? Yeah, April. And it's not the 14th, it's the 28th. Let's just put this in. Fantastic. Everything's worked out nicely there. Great stuff. So, I've now got load Amber model. What we're going to make is a class. And it's going to be called load Amber model. Fantastic. I'm not sure there. So public. We are going to have, yeah, load Amber model. QString. Model name. Yeah, that looks okay. And that's really all we're going to have, isn't it? What's all they had the hash includes for? I don't know. All I wanted it to do. And that will be comma m underscore model name. Model name. May as well keep it. Don't really need to, I don't think. Hash include QString. Might help. Slash empty. Right, this is where the fun starts. What's wrong with it now? Oh, we don't have that. Yeah, right, okay. Q string underscore model name. There we go. Now what's wrong with that? Don't need the comma. I'll do. Lovely. That's you done. Right. So we get our Q string, which is our model name. Which isn't really, is it? It's our Let's go and have a look. Get to the top of this and then we'll do it bit by bit. I'll convert it over. So alright, so in here I'm going to leave all this stuff in for a second or two. Hash include Amber 3D and its API. Loaders, whoa, didn't get that one right. Won't do it for some reason. Come on. And that just becomes before textured entity. I'll pop here. I didn't do that right. API. Load Amber model. Doesn't really matter how I do this. M_am model. This is going. No. And Amber model is just going to be a new. Can't do that. Yes, you can. No, you can't. My bad. Just close that off. Just get rid of all of that. That's all rubbish. I'm being daft. Not how I want this to work. All I want to be able to do is get a loader. Oh, what pudding? Oh, breathe for a second. That's better. That will now work. Put that before textured entity. Don't like it. I've got this wrong. That's better. Set it up properly. Might help. There we go. And that can equal a new Amber 3D API. Load Amber model. Lovely. That'll work. I'm just wondering whether to say Amber model loader. No. Now comes the fun bit, because we've got to transfer quite a lot of this now into this loader. What do you want to call the loader? We could call it load to the GFX. Yeah. So what we would do is we would take... Oh, it's doing this stupid thing again. I've hit a button and I don't know which one it is. Loaders. That will require us to have... it's not going to work, is it? Those 3 items there. I've done that wrong. I would need them 3. My problem is, who's going to take control of the textures? Who wants to take control of the textures? Who wants shaders? I think I'm going to leave that to the user. How are you selecting your shaders? We're doing it here. That selects the shaders there. It's going to look something like this, isn't it? Hold on a minute, we're in Amber 3D API, aren't we? So models, : raw model star. That's your first thing. So it'll be something like that. We would need Q string name. Do we call it name? We need a name. We'll just take what we've done, comma. What else do we need? We're going to need the shaders. Who's doing the shaders here? Come on, own up. Who's doing the shaders? Yeah. Maybe right down the bottom, isn't it? We're going to need that. We are definitely going to need that. Q OpenGL shader programs. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. I think we're nearly there now. Yes, we are. Star. Which one? Which way round are we going to do this? It's not the same way as it's done in here. So, color shader, texture shader. Star. Return. Semicolon. Yeah. Alter this. That's enough information, I think, to be able to do it. Okay, that's okay. It's looking good. So we've got a model to load coming in. I think that's the only thing we're going to need. Everything else we've got? No, we haven't, but we'll move it over as we go. Right. We no longer need the GFX loader in here. So that's your first thing. That will disappear. We're replacing that. With this new function, load Amber model. That's its replacement. Which means we now no longer need it anywhere else in function 3. Yeah. So you can go. You can go. And why hasn't it flagged that one up? So you two now belong to me, ha ha. Correct. Right, so that's the first bit. Oh damn, I forgot the texture. blast. And that will be, we're in the API already. So it's just GFX loader, isn't it? No, you can't do that. That's correct. That's correct. We need yeah, we'll need an M loader. Don't need that to be an M. That's what we're trying to get. So I better set one up. Raw model. Star. Which one is it? Raw model. Yeah. What do you want, pudding? Raw model. What do I need for a raw model? Alright. Dum da dum dum da. Dink, dink. Get it. There we go. We now have a raw model. We need next an M loader and some shaders. Color shader is there. 2 back. Texture shader is there. 2 back. Why would I need to get the program IDs? It might do there, but I don't need it here. Yeah, you're quite right. That can come down to that. And that. Whoops. We need an M loader. Okay, let's get an M loader next. We don't have one. What is it? GFX. I'm in the wrong file. How did you get there? So, here we go. Let's start making something up. G X loader start M. Whoops. M underscore G. Just loader, isn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Loader open brackets equals a new VFX loader. Do I have to put anything in there? I don't think so. Is it asking me to? No. Right, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Excellent. What we've got left here. This texture thing, yes, I remember. Our texture thing, let's think about that. Should the user choose a texture or should the model? There's a question. There's the question and a half. Well, I think it should be the model. Otherwise, all this has texture business has been a bit of a waste. Yeah. Maybe we should give them that. Yeah, I think we should. Right, let's start designing the replacement side. Where did I put that lighter? We've got to deal with this text, you know. As we cannot leave it there. That can go. We can replace that with something else. But first of all, let me just drop set shader, load it, yeah. And grab a texture. We're replacing that. So we can cut that out of there, and we can put that into our header. There. Cut that out of there. Don't need it anymore. It's been transferred to here. And delete. Don't need Amber 3D in front of that. We're already in Amber 3D. Right. That should make it possible. Comma space. Yeah, that's okay. We have to take care of it and delete it. It's now ours. Damn. I'm not happy about that. Load Amber model. No, I don't want that. It's meant to be get texture. Return m underscore texture. I'm going to take that one off it. I don't like the one. I get deleted. Doesn't matter for now. We'll leave that for a second. It's in the wrong place. This texture business is in a the wrong place. Texture 1 equals a new, blah 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 blah. Load texture, texture file name. Well, we don't know what the texture file is, do we? Okay. That's fine. But that now shuts you up. We haven't got an Amber model. Thought we had. That gives that. What's this looking for? An Amber 3D textures model texture. This gives an Amber 3D textures model texture pointer. Well, that's what it wants. We don't need that. Okay. So that's fixed that bit. So anywhere it says mTexture1, we can throw away. Goodbye. Goodbye. Right, that's good news. That's got rid of one. Continue. Oh, how are we doing now? It's looking better than it was. Yep, that's looking better than it was. Alright, so what we can do now is replace that line there. With m underscore load Amber model. Load to GFX. Open bracket, close bracket. And what do we need in here? We now need... Oh, we'll just do head for now. Comma. A color shader. And a texture shader. Get program ID. Program ID. Done, done, done. Good. Right, you lot aren't needed now. Let's get you ported over little bit by little bit. Num indices equals. Where's the first time we used num indices? There. 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 That line doesn't belong there. Belongs with this lot. What? Clipboard turn on. What? Get off. Control V. Thank you. You alright, Muppet? Right. Let's do you first and see what we can change here. Alrighty. Actually, we don't need any of this at the top. Okay, that bit's alright. Q file isn't. Fine. Let's do this part first. There we go, one Q file. And if we need Q file, function keys, function key H. I would have said put in QText stream as well. Are we using QText stream? We are, aren't we? Yes, we are. Cut you lot out. Alright, so we're okay so far. That converts straight. No problem there. We should be starting to get red markers in. Take the Q file out now. Don't need that because we're not using it. Right, we should be getting tons of red markers now. Good. Fantastic. So all the red markers is what we've got to convert. So we'll do the first bit. The first do while. Cut you out. And this is how I convert into classes, by the way. I do it bit by bit. Very, very slowly. Making sure each part of the class works fine. I don't like having that there. But you've got to, haven't you? Otherwise, this texture thing down here won't work. Okay. Wow. Is this looking easier than I think it is? Cut you out there, put you at the top here. Oh, thank you, Muppet. What's this about? What do you like me for? Is it the food? I see. That's not correct there. Alrighty, that's better. That's converted nicely. So we now have all of that information. Got none of this information yet. Oh, we have. We've got none indices. We've got one. We've got one. Fantastic. Working well. Alright, let's do the array indices. You. This should get rid of the next one. Hopefully. Think. Lovely. 2 greens. I love this way of programming. Most people who just copy and paste it all straight across. I check it as I go. Check all the programming. Ouch, that hurt. Thank you, Muppet. You just stabbed me with your claw. Charming. So do all of this while. That's your next section. Alright, this is where I need to look at it more. Definitely have to look at it more now. That section. No, it isn't a comparison, this one, it's just a straight split. So that's not right. Just take that. You can come out. Of there. Go into there. Fantastic. Don't need you 2 lines now. The first do while and the second do while are not the same. Okay. Don't think there's any need to split this up actually into functions. I don't think there is. Right, that's working okay. That's been converted properly. Do the normals. First 2. Normals won't affect anything. So we know that's wrong. That's a section. And we'll put that to there. Beginning of the do. That's fine. Those 2 are very similar, but I don't see any point in putting a function there. No. I don't see the point of, because you can't pass arrays. And I'm working with arrays, so I think that's just going to cause more problems and it'll solve. So, next on the list. Do that. I'm not causing any errors, that's the point. Oh, it's textures and colours next, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, somebody advertising food for me. That'd be nice. Remember, that's what we started with there, between the two lines. So we wrote it all out and decided, it doesn't really belong here. It's typical of me. That can cut, paste to there. That line we decided can go. we don't need that. Okay, a bit. Do the same here. You can go. And end of section. So easy. Easy conversion. Not a difficult one at all, this. Else, blah, 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 blah. Big space that we don't need. Okay. Raw model returns. Sorted. Is that what we wanted? Yes, we did. m_model equals that. If has textures. So we're going to have to do this bit here, aren't we? Alright, so we need to know if it has textures or not. Good question. So what we'll do is we'll have a bool. Has textures. Ding! We'll pop you through. And we'll set you to false. Now we do have a problem with mTextures or mTexture. We've got a leak. Although we haven't. Damn it. That's got to move. This texture has to move. It has to come from somewhere else. We can't keep it in here. It gets transferred. Okay, it gets transferred. Fine. We should really keep a vector of textures so we can delete them all. Model. I don't like doing this. I'm going to do it this way, and it's wrong. Which is unfortunate, really. That we can delete. That's okay. I don't mind that one. That's fine. Yeah, that'll do. So it's a bool. Let's get has texture. And all we're going to do is return M has texture. We need to set that plural. Why do I keep putting plural on it? There now. We need to set it though. Set it to false. That's great. False there. And we know there. Alright, I'm setting it there. And that'll reset, yeah, feed through. Good, that's got to feed through. So that becomes M underscore load amber model get has tool. Okay, that's that problem fixed. Else do that. No other ifs, else, and maybes until you get here. With a textured entity, okay. We test it from there. Good. So we've reduced it now from there to there. Alright. So that's done. Except for testing. This main program's getting smaller. We're down to 120 lines. God. Of our test program. I shouldn't have messed any lines up because I didn't alter much. I just flicked things around a bit. Ah, I know what I haven't done. There we go. That's working fine. Only test the two things, can't do the box RGB yet. Wow, well, that took a while to flash through. Alright, yeah, so it's all working. The only thing that I've forgotten to do is that. It's in loaders. Amber 3D. API. Loaders. And this one's called Load Amber Model. There we go. Borrow it. .h. Done. That's the profile up to date. Well done. And that's everything. We now have a class that loads our converted models to the screen. We just need a renderer for it. Excellent. First things first though, whilst I'm developing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with the textured model. We'll just start updating some new shaders. Can we do that today? We're on 3 o'clock. How long have I been going for? I don't know. How long have I been going for? Help. 3 hours. I could do the shaders today, or leave that. It's not source coded. You see, at the moment we're just using basic textures, and there's a big problem with them. Let me just run the program and you'll see what I mean. Especially with this one. Right. There's no lighting. Absolutely no lighting. So you can't see shadow. And there's quite a bit more detail you would be able to see, like the eyes, eye sockets. As you can see, they're just looking like blobs. Ears are looking like blobs. Luckily that texture's got a bit of shadowing already incorporated into it, so that's okay. Do you think I should change this texture? It looks awful. Which one is it? Well, what I'll do then is I'll change that one to gold. Okay. Body, change from gold to blue. It might look better then. I don't know. I don't know. See what you think anyway. There we go. Well, no, it doesn't look any better. Oh well. Yeah. I really should make that into a colour object, I guess. Just wondering why the text just does so badly on the covering. Should have it on repeat. But I haven't. I haven't done anything with these textures, have I? I've just dumped them on top of the thing. Right, I'll think about that. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. It's not perfect, this program, but at least we can test things. What I'll do then is Team Explorer. Hey. Right. That will be Amber 3D underscore SL load Amber model created. Alright. Yeah, met. Sync. There you go, you can have the code. Alright, so if you go to make sure this is working today, Amberskies, because I know there's been some problems. Amberskies.org.uk. www.amberskies.org.uk. Hit return. Yes, it comes up. GitHub code. Click on the button. And it's Amberskies QT. And you'll find what I've been working on today in RPG Dev here. you do need to, whoops, I'm too far out there. You do need to go, well, clone all of it, because Amber 3D SL is where I've just put the code in here. So if you have a look now under API, loaders, you'll see it here, load Amber model.cpp. It shouldn't look too bad. Yeah, that looks okay. It's not that big. I mean, compared to what we had for the OBJ file, this is like 192 lines. It's 192 lines. Compared to $473. So it's halved the loader. And even then, in this loader, we've got a converter. The save part is not included in that loader. This is just the loading part. The saving part you'll find under the solution model converter console. The saving part, so you know how it's structured. If you want to change the structure, you can do. It's your choice. The code is free for you to use in any way you want. There we go. So that's the save code is in save model 3D, which is there. And save code is pretty small actually. It's the same, about 130, 140 lines. So loading and saving is now done by 140 lines each, but the save file is in a tool. It's not in the main program, separate from the Amber SL itself. There will now start to be a set of tools. Amber SL will be kept separate from the tools, but will use the data provided by the tools. And that's how you program in reality. You don't go around loading OBJ files into games. That's just stupid. You decide what information you need from an OBJ file, you load that information out of it and save it into a structure that is more suited to your program. And then you load it out of your data file. And as you can see, I didn't even try converting it to binary to save. So I didn't convert it to binary in case I wanted to fiddle with anything in here. As you can see, I can go into head and I can just now change the texture file name anytime I want. So it's more useful to me like this. It's more compact. And I've got a cat crying. That is so sad. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do the Glsl for Fong lighting. So we're going to have Fong color and a Fong texture. So yeah. Add new item. I don't know. HLSL, is it? No, it's not. It's code. Oh, I don't know. What we're going to call it. I don't really want any of that. I don't even want to do it in here. Where are we? Oh. It looked harder. I don't like using that. Visual Studio I don't like for doing... I prefer a text editor, and this is a text editor. So, what's this file? Oh yeah, that's C, by the way. I'm doing some C development, as you can see. That was a thing that I was making. C development. Close folder, I'll do. Open folder. Source. Repos. Amberskies Qt. We're using RPG Dev, aren't we? So what I'll do is I'll just open that folder there. That's all I want. That's the only bits I want. It's easier to work in here than it is in Visual Studio. The C programming is coming along well. If anybody wants me to do some C programming, I'm more than happy to do some. I've just been looking at developing my own operating system. So I've just done I actually wrote my first operating system yesterday. It's not very good though, it doesn't do anything. It's like the hello world of operating systems, it just puts an X on the screen. But it's written in assembler code, which I haven't got on this system, it's on a different system. I'll transfer it onto here. No, I can't. No, I don't want to. That's right, yeah, I've got it on VirtualBox, that's why. If I get anywhere with it, I'll do a video series on it or something. Right, so what files do we need? We can have Fong. For Fong lighting. If you don't know what the Fong lighting is, look it up on the wiki. Fong lighting for 3D graphics. It's rather good. Well, the way I write it, it is anyway. We'll have a .frag. New file. Font color. .vert. Alright, this is, how can you put it? Bit easy. I don't know how to put it. What's the best way of putting this? What's in this inboxes? I don't know. Get rid of that inbox. It's not needed. Let's have a look. Fong lighting. No. Sometimes I keep it handy, sometimes I don't. Rendering no core. Oh, I might have a copy of it. Try. Let me just view a file. Oh my god, that's big. No, it's not that file. No. No, 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 no. No. And bigger no. No shaders there. Sometimes I put them in the exec folder. No. I'll rewrite it. I don't mind. This is quite weird. What have I done with all my stuff? Oh gosh. I don't know. I'll find it. I'll find it. No worries at the moment. I'll find it. I can stream that separately. You want to update packages available? No, I don't. Right. Search marketplace. I'm on the wrong mouse click. I'm on the wrong mouse. Right. Now I found the right mouse. Well, what I'll do is I'll just set these up file-wise. And I think that'll do my day for today. So that's going to be Fong texture. Fong lighting basically bounces it off the normal against the face. The normal being perpendicular to the face, at right angles to the face. So it's very easy to do. You just calculate from the light source to where the normal is positioned and the reflection and how much is caught in your eye, or in the camera in this case. Fong texture, vert. This is where I'll be starting next time. Unless you don't want to see this bit, I'm not bothered if you do or not. I'll just write the damn thing. So yeah, those 4 files are what we need next. So what you do to start off with is you take basic vert, you copy that out, and you put it in, what's this, basic color, so Fong color vert. Yes, I can hear you. Alright, so that's that one done. Basic color frag. Oh, that's a really big one. Gosh, we did a lot with that, didn't we? Goes into the frag. If you're wondering, I've got auto save on. Don't worry. Basic texture vert. Come on. Goes into Fong texture vert. Because this is your start point basically. Frag. Basic texture frag, which is uniform sampler 2D texture samplers. They're on your graphics card, those samplers. Oh, that is actually hard coded into your graphics card. Neat. Goes in here. So that's you done. You got something in here? Yeah. You've got something in here? Yeah. That's all I need. So all of those now are done. Yep. Well, they've got the basic code in them. So I can start from there. I can do that now in Visual Studio next time we meet. And for now, I would like you all to stay safe. I hope you're doing okay. And if you've got time, you go and write that Fong thingy before I do, and then check in on me next stream, which will be Thursday, as tomorrow is my midweek madness on Twitch. Wednesday on Twitch, I will be completely going crazy doing something stupid as usual. I think I'm flying machines tomorrow. I'm right. So take care. In the meantime, good luck.